Alright, so hey guys, I'm back with another combo versus. Today we'll be seeing if Dynamite Belial with the F gear, L gear, Giga, and Zone Dash plus Z is a competitive combo or not. So this is a combo from the comments, and it is a right spin Zone Dash plus Z combo, so it should do pretty well against some of the left spin combos on the Gauntlet. However, I'm not too sure how it'll do against some of the right spin combos. So what we'll do is I'll go ahead and weigh the parts, and then we'll get straight into the battle. So let's go ahead and get started. Alright, so first we're going to go ahead and make sure the scale is calibrated. It should be 50 grams. And yep, it's at 50 grams. So we'll go ahead and weigh the Dynamite Belial with the F gear and L gear as one. 33.70. Let's weigh Giga. 33.20. And let's go ahead and weigh Zone Dash plus Z. 8.87 grams. So this should be about around what? 75 grams? Let's see if it stands. Not really. Okay, 75.82 grams. So that is a very good weight. It's not the best, it's not the worst, but yeah, it's a good weight. So let's go ahead and get right into the battles. Alright, so first we have Dynamite Belial with the F gear, Armory 2, Nexus with the S gear, and Venture with the V gear. Now, I only have one L gear, so we do not have perfect Belial today. However, this is, it's not bad. It's by far not the best right spin combo as I've announced on several of the combo verses so far, but that is what we're going to use. We're going to launch this first 3 to 5 times, then we'll go ahead and switch over to Dynamite Belial with the L gear, F gear, Giga, and Zone Dash plus Z. So same spin. I think Venture can win. You really have to launch Zone Dash plus Z hard for it to do, I guess, well in the same spin. Launching it first, I haven't launched Zone Dash plus Z in a very long time, so I'm not sure if I can get it to stay in the center. Not to mention it has L gear, so it is very top heavy, but we'll see what's going to happen. And I'll be using the standard DB launcher for both of these. And let me just set them both to right. So yeah, like I said, this combo should do pretty good, or I want to say good, I'll say it should do decent in opposites. And so let's go with the Dynamite with the Nexus and S. So I won't over tilt it. I'll do a slight tilt, that way it maintains its pattern. Alright, so wow, that was a really good hit. I was going to say it's already wasted its stamina, but it has so much stamina still left. It looked like it wasted it. That was a really good hit though. So we'll go ahead and launch the one on Venture first again. Alright, so the one on Venture is going to win this one. You can see the Zone Dash plus Z wasted his stamina. Now, it did go in the center on launch. It moved a little bit, so that was a fairly decent launch. One way I can see this combo winning is by KO. If you sort of go against a combo that's doing a tornado stall and you kind of ride the ridge with it. Now, it's not as good as, say, Rise, or it's not as fast as Rise, but it can still win. So that is a point for this one, and we'll go ahead and launch the one on Venture first again. I'll try to hit it this time. Alright, so it still has some stamina, and I don't know if you guys heard, but right before I launched I mentioned I was going to try to hit it, so I was aiming into it. Oh, it's actually, I don't know. I mean, it seems like it might win this time. It depends on if it starts scraping up against the Nexus with the S gear, or if the S gear scrapes the stadium floor first. Let's see. Yeah, S gear one is stable right now. Alright, so that's the point for this one, and we'll go ahead and launch the Zone Dash plus C first. Now, I'm not sure how I want to launch this, as I do want it to go into the center. There's several ways you can sort of do that. You can be a little bit high above the stadium and sort of push down like that to get it in the center, and you see it has some really good spin on it. The other way, which I also do like, is pulling up. The only problem is the camera's up there, so I don't want to hit the camera, but let's see if I can get a decent launch. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna work, as when I'm pulling up, I have to go up at an angle so I don't hit the camera. So I'm gonna try to push down and see if I can get it to stay in the center. All right, so let's go with the Zone Dash plus Z one. So yeah, it's doing pretty good. Oh, these are both fairly quiet with the exception of the hits. I'm not actually sure which one has more stamina. As it looks like the one with the L gear is spinning slower, but I really think it's just the silver from the L gear that makes it look that way. Maybe not. Yeah. Okay, that's the win for the one on Venture. So we'll go ahead and launch the one on the Zone Dash plus Z first again. Now I'll try to push down and keep it in the center again. That's it. Yeah, I saw that once I launched it wasn't going to stay in the center. I'll try to pull up this time though. I'm going to have to go at an angle, so let's see if I can make it work. Alright, so did a really good job, and it definitely helped that that one is on the Nexus and S gear, because if it gets a good hit, it can make this Beyblade tilt and sort of scrape on this S gear. So we'll do one more launch with the Zone Dash plus Z1 first before we go ahead and switch combos. And I'll just go down on it this time. Oh wow. I'll move the launcher down this time. There we go. Yeah, with Zone Dash plus Z, it really comes to how you do the launch, if it will sort of spin out or not. As when I first started doing Beyblade and I got the Zone Dash plus Z, I would just do like a sliding shot or try to hold it still, and it just kept going out of control. I mean, to be fair, a sliding shot will make you do an aggressive pattern, but let's see who's gonna win this one. Then one on Adventure's gonna win. Yep, so I'll go ahead and switch combos. Alright, so we have Astral Spriggan with Armor 10, Giga, and Rise. I'll launch this first 3 to 5 times. Then we'll go ahead and switch over to Dynamite Belial with the L gear, F gear, Giga, and Zone Dash plus C. So let's see what happens. If it comes to them both tornado stalling, I think the one on Rise will win. But let's just see. This is a pretty good combo, and we have been testing this as the Beyblade State Clash is this Saturday against the Florida team. So this is a combo we've tested. Alright. And some other combos we've been testing is sort of Roar on rubber drivers is really good. Things like Vanish, Nexus, S gear on any attack driver is pretty good. There's a lot of good combos we've been testing. Alright, so this one is the winner. Savior Perseus on any metal driver is very good. So, yeah. Alright, so we're gonna give the point to Astral. Actually, no, there was no contact. I was trying to force the contact, but that did not happen. So let's go again. Wow, that was a hard hit by Astral. Now, I don't think the Dynamite actually KO'd. I think it just hit the side of the pocket. I don't think it actually hit the back. I will have to slow that down, but wow, that is a point. So we'll launch Astral first one more time. So yeah, Vanish, Longinus, Nexus, S-Gear with say Metal, Extreme, Ultimate, Reboot. Really any attack driver on Vanish is really good. If anyone wants to give that a test. Let's see who's gonna catch who. Alright. You know, it looks like the Dynamite one's gonna win. Yeah. Alright, so I'll switch and launch the Dynamite one first. And I've said this before, but my Astral is very prone to bursting. So I'll push down on this one this time. Alright. Just as I said, it's prone to burst. So that is a point for this one. I don't know what my computer's doing, but I can hear it. I'm sure you guys can hear it in the background. It keeps on making noises. Alright, so let's just do Dynamite first again. What are my thoughts on Rise? You know, I'm not quite sure. I only put this combo on the Gauntlet because I heard a lot about it, and I have seen it used in the Canadian Beyblade scene. However, yeah, I'm not quite sure how I like it. I don't think it's bad. I do like how it rides the edge, but yeah. Alright, so that is a win for Zone Dash Plus C, and let's just do one more. Alright, let's see what happens. Yeah, I'm launching them both the same. The Dynamite one so far just seems to have so much more stamina. I mean, yeah, the F-Gear does have some rubber on it, but this is kind of crazy that Zone Dash Plus C is having this much more stamina. And yeah, Astral should win this one. Let's see. Wow. It did not. So that is a point for this one. That was not a roll or a turn. That was a spin. And the reason it can spin like that is the Zone Dash Plus C. So it can just spin like that even when it's tilted over. It's still technically spinning. So let's go ahead and switch combos. So we have Roar Longinus with Armor 2, Giga, and Drift. I'll launch this first 3 to 5 times. Then we'll go ahead and switch over to Dynamite Belial with the L-Gear, F-Gear, Giga, and Zone Dash Plus C. So opposite spin, Zone Dash Plus C versus Drift. This will probably be some very long battles. I'm not going to do replays on draws. I'm just going to count them as draws. So let's see what happens. Quickest match in the history of Beyblade. Let's try that again. I need to clean off this drift. It's a little dirty. You know what? I'm gonna light launch the Zone Dash Plus C. Alright, so let's see what happens here. I say it all the time. From what I see opposite spin, it's usually 50-50. I know some people say, oh, Zone Dash Plus C can win, or some people swear that Drift will always win, but with my own eyes, it's really 50-50. It does sort of depend on the combos, but let's just see what happens here. Alright, so that was a win for Dynamite. That was very clear that it spun longer. For anyone who didn't see that, I'll go ahead and slow it down. Alright, so let's launch Roar first again. Alright, so obviously that was a very bad launch on my part. It is what it is. I'll launch it again. Let me see. Oh yeah, this driver's getting a little bit of wear. Probably shouldn't be using this in these combo verses, as actually I don't really use this at Beyblade tournaments, really. At least not the fresher drift. I like to use Warren drift. Alright, let's do this again. I'm pretty sure Beyblade Blast is going to leave a comment saying I can't control drift or something. I'm honestly just waiting for it. I do a pretty good job of controlling drift. I'm not really launching it how I do in tournaments. For anyone who's seen how I launch in tournaments. But yeah, I'm waiting for his comments, Blast. Alright, that was either a draw or another win for this one. So we'll do... Let's just do one more launch with Roar. Alright, so the reason it went out of control there is that hit that the Zone Dash plus Z did. So that is a win for this one. I launched it so hard that, I'm sure you guys saw it, it kind of bounced over on the opposite side, came back and smacked it out of control. So that was not intentional by any means. So we'll launch the Zone Dash plus Z one first. Easy point for the Roar combo, so we'll launch the Zone Dash plus Z one first again. Or I'll say we'll launch the Challenger again. And let me fix the stadium. Well, alright. Yeah, like I was saying, Roar is a very good attacker. It's one of the combos that we're going to use in our deck in the Florida versus Carolinas match. We're going to be using Roar with some aggressive drivers like Metal Extreme with Bahamut. We're going to use it with Nexus plus S with Quick. Let's see who's going to win. Alright, I'm honestly not sure on that one, so we'll launch Dynamite. So yeah, Roar is pretty good as an attacker. Alright, and I'll push down on it. Yeah, I was quite surprised in our testing with this Roar combo. And honestly, this Dynamite combo is actually surprising me. I expected it to be like a whole lot of draws against this drift combo. However, that one win was very vivid. It definitely outspun it. And I think it has something to do with the height and that Giga. If Roar is over tilted, you can get that little bit more spin like it just did that time. So that is another win for Dynamite. And we'll launch Dynamite first again. Yeah, because, actually let me show what I'm talking about. You see how Giga is? So if Roar leans down, Roar can hit up against that Giga and kind of get stuck in between. Not really get stuck in between it. I mean, this part is too thick. But if like the part where these blades are in gets stuck in there, that can cause it some issues. Alright, so let's do Dynamite first one more time. Wow, it just fell off the launcher. Ooh, there we go. That's what I was looking for. So Good hit by Roar. So we'll go ahead and switch combos. Alright, so we have Guilty Bahamut with, what is this? Armor 7, Karma, and Metal Extreme. We'll launch this first 3 to 5 times. Then we'll switch over to Dynamite's Belial with the L gear, F gear, Giga, and Zone Dash plus Z. So, this is going to be a very interesting matchup. Guilty can KO this in my opinion. I mean, it is on Zone Dash plus Z. If it gets it on the edge and hits it, it can KO it. However, if for some reason Guilty gets stuck on the edge doing like a stationary spin before it butterflies in, and this is tornado stalling, it can knock Guilty out. Now, that is very dependent on how I launch this Guilty or this Metal Extreme. Again, it is fairly new driver. I only use it for the one Beyblade, the one combo versus video, so not too confident in the launching of this fresh. But let's just see what happens. We'll go with Guilty first. Alright, I'm gonna change my statement, and wow, from the angle I'm at, before I finish that, the white on Guilty is blending in with the stadium floor, so for when it's spinning really fast, it only looks like the Bahamut head, at least for my angle. I'm not sure how it looked from the top angle. That is the one for Dynamite. And yeah, it was getting some decent hits, but that F gear, even though it's just a little rubber, it's doing its job fairly well. And some probably will say that I launched the Dynamite a little late. I mean, honestly, I did, but hey. That was a good hit. You see all the hits now, it's really, oh wow, good hit. Yeah, that's something about Guilty. It gets really good hits, even when it's at super low stamina. But if you don't get the KO, you don't get the KO. Nice win. And we'll do Guilty first one last time. And I'm not using a power launcher. And believe me when I say this, the power launcher definitely makes a difference when you're using attackers. All right. Let's try that again. Alright, I'm going to give that point to Guilty. I didn't see it coming around. I was looking at the launcher, trying to make sure that Dynamite didn't fall off, and I do believe I launched right on top of Guilty, but that is a point for Guilty. So we'll go ahead and launch Dynamite first this time. Now I have to wait for it to get out the way. Horrible launch. Alright, I'm just going to let it keep spinning. That was a good hit, but too bad there was no pocket there. Yeah, I probably look like a complete noob launching this Extreme, but trust me, there is a difference between a fresh and a slightly worn Extreme, at least with me launching it. When I use my worn, like it's sort of midway worn Extreme, the launch is like a perfect butterfly. So yeah, there's definitely a difference. So let's go ahead and launch this first again. Alright, fair enough. That's a point. And we'll do one more launch before we move on to the next combo. There we go, that wasn't a bad butterfly. There's just no speed with that launcher, so let's switch combos. Alright, so we have Vanish Fafnir with Armor 0, Over, and Never. So, really good combo, Crisis Crusher combo. It has been updated, however, I'm going to keep using the original version. We'll launch this first 3 to 5 times. Then we'll go ahead and do Dynamite Belial with the L gear, F gear, Giga, and Zone Dash plus C. Never has pretty good stamina. This combo, I've seen it beat both same and opposite spin stamina combo, so I'm not quite sure how this is going to play out, honestly. But let's find out. I mean, yeah, Vanish is all rubber, so let's just see. I know Vanish, or I shouldn't say I know. I would imagine Vanish wouldn't stay standing longer, being that it's on Never and the Dynamite is on Zone Dash plus C. So I'd imagine Zone Dash plus C can stay standing longer. I could be wrong, but I guess we're going to find out. Let's see. And again, Vanish is another very good layer. We've been testing this one for the State Clash as well. Not this combo, just Vanish in general. Alright, that's a win for Dynamite. I saw that spin. Like I said, Vanish, Nexus, S gear with Quick, Ultimate Reboot, Metal Extreme. It's very good. Again, for Florida people, Vanish is a very good attack. Alright, so we'll go with Vanish first again. You know, I wonder if there's any Florida players actually watching this. I know there's a couple of them who watch this, but yeah, that'll just be funny. So far, I have to say, I do like this Dynamite combo, actually. Yeah, I wasn't too sure how I'd feel about L gear, but I think it's pretty decent. You just have to find the right combo. I mean, I'm sure if you put Perseus instead of Dynamite, actually, you see the weight on Perseus is on the edge, so that does kind of make it switch up how certain combos do on it. Alright, let's see who's gonna win this one. Alright, that was a draw. So we'll do Vanish first one more time. Alright, let's see. And yeah, this Zone Dash plus C has a lot of stamina, or a lot of speed right now, this Dynamite Belial. Let's see, what's some other good Vanish combos? Let's say Vanish, Will, Extend Plus. That's a pretty good combo. Ooh. Dynamite Belial. So we'll go ahead and launch Dynamite Belial first this time. You guys are gonna hear a doorbell in the middle of this. All right, I think that was actually my the new set arriving. Oh, it's in the way. So I did do an aggressive launch with that Never. I mean, it's not too aggressive. I just tilted it, and that's only because the Zone Dash plus Z combo was just sitting there, which is good. At least it just sits there. But the problem is now, I don't know if you can see at that angle or at the top, the Vanish is, or actually it's still tilted, and it's right in that in-between space between the F gear and the Giga. So let's see what happens with this. Probably gonna be another draw, or maybe Dynamite takes it again. I have to say it's done fairly good, actually. Yeah, Dynamite. Never can't stay standing, so. again. And for the last launch, I'll try to launch Vanish super aggressive. As knocking Zone Dash plus Z out of the center and making it a tornado stall is a viable strategy. If it goes out of control. If not, you're just relying on it wasting its stamina quicker than your Beyblade is wasting its. And the more you use Zone Dash plus Z, it has like a really small, the bottom part of it comes a little bit further out than the outer ring on it. So it wears that down and it can change how it behaves. Alright, so that is either a win for Dynamite or a draw, but you know, we'll do one more and then I'll give my thoughts on this combo. As I do want to try to get a super aggressive launch on Vanish. Alright, let's see. So Vanish is super tilted and it is hitting it fairly hard, but it doesn't have enough behind it on Never. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna happen. Let's see. Yeah, I think this is gonna have the exact same result, honestly, which is Dynamite probably winning. But let's just see. Maybe we'll use this combo against the Florida players. Alright. That is a win for Dynamite, and I'll put these combos away and come back with my thoughts on these. Alright, so is Dynamite Belial with the L gear, F gear, Giga, and Zone Dash plus Z a competitive combo or not? I'm gonna say it did pretty well against the Gauntlet. Now, to be fair, in its current state, actually, no, I'd say every combo on the Gauntlet is a competitive one except for the very first combo, which was that Dynamite Belial F gear, Nexus S gear Venture with the V gear and Armor 2. I'd say that's not a competitive combo, but every other combo on the Gauntlet is. And as you guys saw, this combo held its own, so I'd say this is a competitive combo. I honestly think this is one of the very few combos which have gone up against the Gauntlet, and I've actually said it is a competitive combo. But I mean, if you look at how it's shaped with the how the outer rings go from here, go down a little bit, and go down here, it's shaped pretty well. But yeah, that's the end of this video. If you like these videos, be sure to like, subscribe, and all of that other good stuff. Thanks.